The baggage claim carousel groaned, a rhythmic metallic screech that echoed through the terminal. Sarah pulled the black suitcase from the belt, her shoulders sagging under the unexpected weight. She did not stop for coffee. She did not look at the arrivals board. She walked straight to the exit, her boots clicking against the polished floor with a steady, tired cadence. The drive home was a blur of streetlights and rain. She reached her apartment, tossed the bag onto the rug, and knelt. Her fingers fumbled with the latches. They snapped open with a sharp, hollow sound that seemed too loud in the quiet room. She lifted the lid. The interior was packed tight with stacks of $100 bills bound in thick rubber bands. Sarah froze, her breath hitching in her throat. She pushed the cash aside, searching for a name, a tag, anything. Her hand brushed against a burner phone and a single Polaroid tucked into the lining. She picked up the photo. It showed her own front door, taken from inside her living room. The perspective was low, angled from the floor near the sofa. She looked up, scanning the empty space of her apartment. The air felt cold. The silence was no longer empty. It was heavy, watching her. The burner phone on the rug buzzed, a harsh, vibrating rattle against the hardwood. Sarah snatched it up. A raspy voice cut through the silence. "Keep the money. It is yours." That photo was a delivery confirmation. "Look under your bed." She dropped the phone, her pulse hammering in her ears. She scrambled to the bedroom, her hands gripping the edge of the bed frame. She shoved her weight against the mattress, heaving it aside to reveal a second suitcase, identical to the first. She pried the latches open. More cash. More photos. She shuffled through the stack, her fingers trembling. Each image showed her sleeping in bed, taken from the corner of the room, the angles precise and intimate. She looked at the shadows in the photos, then at the corners of her own room. The realization hit her with the force of a physical blow. Every movement she had made, every hour she had spent resting, had been documented. The voice crackled through the phone on the floor, muffled but clear. "You are not a victim. You are a courier. Deliver this second suitcase to the address I just texted." The voice crackled again, cold and precise. "We are already in your house. We have been here for hours." Sarah bolted upright, the phone sliding from her grip. She did not think. She moved. She sprinted into the hallway, her breath coming in sharp, ragged gasps. She swung the closet doors wide, her knuckles white as she gripped the wood, staring into the dark recesses. Nothing but coats and shadows. She checked behind the curtains, yanking the fabric aside with enough force to tear the rings from the rod. She checked the bathroom, the kitchen, the pantry. Every corner she cleared felt like a trap. She moved with a frantic, desperate speed, her eyes darting across the ceiling, the floorboards, the vents. She returned to the living room, her chest heaving, her heart hammering against her ribs like a trapped bird. The room was exactly as she had left it, empty. Yet the air felt thick, charged with a presence that defied her sight. She stood in the center of the floor, spinning slowly, her hands balled into fists. Sarah dropped to her knees before the second suitcase. She pried the latches open. Inside sat a heavy black pistol, a rubber mask, and a single photograph of a man she did not recognize. The phone on the floor buzzed again. She snatched it up, her hand trembling. "That is your target," the raspy voice commanded. "He killed our family. You will make him confess, or we kill yours. Your mother is in the kitchen. Say hi." The words hit her like a physical blow. Sarah spun around, her boots skidding on the hardwood. She sprinted toward the kitchen, her lungs burning. She rounded the corner and skidded to a halt. Her mother sat tied to a dining chair, a thick cloth gagging her mouth. Tears streamed down her face, leaving dark tracks on her skin. She struggled against the ropes, the chair legs scraping harshly against the floor. Her phone buzzed in her pocket one last time. She pulled it out, her thumb hovering over the screen. The message glowed in the dark.